I want to show you what I see in the Bitcoin price chart, show you where I think the price is going to go. If it sounds interesting, drop the like, give me subscribe. Welcome back to Cryptogains. Haven't done a video like this in a while. I love bringing analysis videos. It opens our minds to what's really going on in the market. And I keep saying to people, and if you're new, welcome in. Find someone, am I talking too fast? Find someone that can show you where you are in the market so you understand where you're buying. Because I tell you what, new people are going to come into the crypto space and they're going to think that things are just getting started, but actually things haven't just been getting started. Where would you say the beginning of this bull cycle is? Because people don't see it until it's too late. Actually, it was right down here at $16,000 when Bitcoin reached its low at this devil's line. I call it, you know, dark red. I call it the devil's line. It's horrible, man. But I'll tell you what, it's a blessing in disguise, because if you buy down there when the prices reach that devil's line and then you ride it up, my gosh, you make massive gains, because since then Bitcoin's pumped 609%. So what am I expecting? And this is on the weekly time frame for Bitcoin. I'm going to keep it super simple. I've got these moving averages, right? One's to really focus on is this green line and this orange line. The rest don't matter right now. Therefore, when the time comes when the market's going to shift and turn down and the market's done. But for now, let's just focus on the green line and the orange line. The green line is our 20 or 21 moving average, right, on the weekly time frame. And the orange is the 55 week. It's very popular. Sorry, the 50 week is very popular. Big influencers or people that understand analysis use this 50 week a lot. And because for the most part, Bitcoin always falls down to test it. If it breaks it, we're in a bear market. You know, if we can bounce off it, we're still bullish. And this is how it looks. We're still bullish. So what have I been saying in the last few videos? I'm expecting Bitcoin's price to come down and test this green line. Now, it hasn't played out fully yet, but I think it will do. This green line is slowly moving up. So I do think in the future it will move up like something like this, which means it might not fall massively dramatically down to the lows of 93,000. Who knows, maybe it gets to like 96,000, 95,000. I don't know. The more it moves up, we will see. But I do think the price will come down and test this green line. Why? Because it's done it every time it's come down from this orange line. So when you see prices fall down, break through this green line, it touches or tests this orange line. When it bounces off the 50 week, we always see a breakout right above the green line, and then we see a red candle come back and test it. This red candle here might look tiny, but it was a big. It was a bit of a dump. This red candle comes down and tests it, bounces off this green line, and bang, off and away it goes. I think that's what we're gonna do, and it's done it many a times. Here's another example, and I've got like a little squidge, sort of yellow kind of yellow. So we've come close to this sort of orange line, but we break it back above. We see a downwards red candle to come back on this greenish sort of line, and then the next one is bang, off and away we go. There's several of them. This is another example. When we broke out, we came above, we came back down to test this green line. I moved this yellow. The yellow line is what I was trying to show you. It comes down to test the green line, and bang, it bounces, right? So this is what I'm expecting to happen. I think at some point we will come down there, which means that you're going to see prices fall, right? And it sounds horrible. It sucks. It does suck. Sorry, the cough. It sucks hearing that your money is going to go down more. But if you're prepared for it, and if you've got people keeping it so real for you that understand the market saying to you, look, it's going to fall, but it's not the end of the world, then at least you're prepared. And at least you can say to yourself, you know what, I expected it anyway. So when it comes down here, you can decide what you want to do. Because I still think ultimately it will bounce and it will come up to here, 122k, which I've been saying all along. And I think as time comes on, you'll see it maybe within the next few months, right? So I'm not worried about anything. I'm focused. I'm watching what I'm doing here with this. You got the altcoins. This is total market 3. All of the money excluding Bitcoin and excluding Ethereum. So all of your favorite altcoins. This is where what this is. We're seeing all the money that's in it. And I said to you in the last video again that I'm expecting the same thing, like a red candle down. I don't know how deep it's going to go, but I'm expecting a red candle down like this to come straight down and test out of this bull flag that it made, right? Because we broke out of it. Sorry. I've been fighting a cough and like a flu and everything else. Test it, come back down, and then off and away it goes. That's usually what happens with any type of breakout. You want to see a candle that can pull back and test it, support before it bounces. So something like this is what I would be looking at. which will bring the market down to like $800 billion, which another 66 billion needs to get liquidated. Maybe something happens. Maybe there's a news event, something from Trump. Maybe he says something about the tariffs that piss people off. And then we just see a big dump. It gets bought up, and then that's it. We can really go. Yeah. But something like that I think will happen. And then when it happens, I'm cool. I'm ready. And this is going to rip and roar. You're going to see new money come in. I think it's going to be absolutely crazy, stupid crazy, to the point where everybody is just buying everything and anything because they don't want to miss out, because they missed the chance to buy it cheap. And then this is where people make massive gains right up here. The ones that held and was buying right down here in these areas here, right? So yeah, that's that. Everything's looking good for now. Bitcoin's looking good. I've got the ribbons here on the 5-day time frame. For those that are new, the ribbons is just the trend. You know, when you got the yellow line on top, look at this. So when we were in a bear market, when we finally broke out of the bear market at the bottom, and then prices start to trend upwards, you can see this yellow line starts to tangle with these ribbons, and then the yellow line is on top, and the yellow line confirms you are bullish. And as long as these don't tangle again, look, you can see there's no tangle. Even when I zoom in here, yeah, it gets squashed, but there's no tangle. Look, the yellow just remains above, and we've not had a single tangle yet of the ribbons. Even when we saw this massive dump here, look, there's no tangle, and we're still good. Sorry for my cough. But this is the thing. Either I make no videos and just suffer, or I just fight the illness that I have and keep going. This is what we're looking for, the tangle. At some point in the future, we will see it tangle. We'll see the yellow tangle with the reds, and then that would be it. Notice how the yellow is underneath. Everything's just disgusting, going to drop. You're losing all your money if you don't have a good sell strategy. Become a Patreon, because they're going to see when I'm selling. I'm selling way before these ribbons tangle. And if you don't want to miss out, you can become a patron. You'll see exactly when I'm selling, and I will make massive gains, because that's what this is about, understanding the market, knowing where you are. This is why people become a patron. The link is in the info section. Click it. Come over, check me out, yeah? If it's helpful, drop a like, give me a subscribe. I got 7 tiers. You can take your pick. Right now, my most popular tier is the exclusive VIP partner tier. It's because it unlocks all my posts. So you will see when I sell. You'll see when I'm buying. You'll see some crazy stuff that I buy because I'm a high-risk player, yeah? If you can't afford it, the next tier above, which is my CEO tier, there's some smart investors in there. You can catch things early. You get super alerted to projects a lot of the time before I buy them. They're sharing great projects in there. Some are high-risk plays because we've got a meme section. We've got an AI section. You come check them out, see what you like, get in early on some projects. And yeah, that's that. Thank you for watching. Where's this? Boom. I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.
Never be defeated.